everyone, and I say that respectfully. To the genuine ones, with all intentions, I truly hope that you continue to find peace within regards to give when you overlook your journey. You matter and you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. Never give up on yourself when someone says you don't have potential, even when in the background saying you the evil lie. With their malicious intentions when it comes to their hate train. Never get discouraged because someone's trying to project pain. Getting discouraged now, why would you want to fumble you? You have so many times how you had to introduce yourself to another chapter when it comes to growth and maturing, outgrowing the old, understanding the new, but something that you wasn't running from was your past. That ain't just different. When it comes to tough love, God was really showing you it. God brought you bound to acknowledge your worth. I may not pray the same as the average person, but I knew how to respect my neighbor, then I had to pretend to be authentic. Always be yourself with no one's intentions. To the genuine ones, healing, trauma, and pain is not a race overnight process, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no one's intentions. Never give up on yourself, and I say respectfully. Today's currently August 25th, 2025. I'm Niyah Genuine Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. I'm still healing from a hate crime that was done 7/31/2025. If you ever been in domestic violence or any type of violence or any hate crime experience at the end of the day, and you was never doing it for likes and views of cloud chasing the thing, folks in the background trying to like to project pain. Never allow yourself to be scared to show up for yourself, and I say that respectfully. Don't allow insecurities to stop you from showing up for yourself because you are beautiful, you are handsome, you matter, you're worthy. Whether in the storm they come relate to when they want to do you wrong. Projecting a hate train, who would have known you being guided the right way when you least expected, a different direction. It didn't stop you from loving you when you least expected because it was always within you when it comes to unconditional love. Showing up for yourself one day at a time. Not to lose your mind at the end of the day when they want you to be a crash out, when you didn't have to wild out because God was really paying attention. Your heavenly mother, Father God had their hands on the well. You prayed to go within, only was the hold on 1 second. God didn't make a mistake. I don't mean no disrespect, but you man, you're worthy. And I say that respectfully, regardless to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. I'm Niyah Genuine Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. I love to talk about love. No, every chick, goddamn, I love to talk about love. Because love is real, love is one of a kind. Something that you're not used to, someone actually valuing your time. Distance. Hold on 1 second. Did it matter what district? Because zip code, county, someone truly love you, understanding your reality. Someone wasn't trying to fumble you. Someone didn't have to play mind manipulation games, let alone try to get jaws and talk about you like a bad habit to play mind manipulation games that I said already. Someone's acting their body weight and their shoe size. Someone love you and hold on 1 second, God didn't tell a lie. The devil had tested you in so many relationships. The enemy kept showing when you least expected, but God was truly redirecting you for all the right reasons. God said you had enough when it comes to unfair share hands. So when I meet you halfway, God had a better plan. God allows you to heal that open wound when you least expect it. Your boundaries hit different when it comes to loving yourself. Understanding the light that God endowed when it comes to your faith. Coming out your comfort zone when it comes to confidence. Exchanging numbers with the love of your life when you least expect it. Someone didn't have hidden agendas but tried to bring peace into your life. And they wasn't having pointless conversations that mislead you wrong. Who would have knew that true love wasn't complicated? The love of your life, bringing peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments. They ain't have to play with sport to get your time and day. That vocabulary is different when someone's truly on the same page. Someone sees you, hears you, respects you, praying for you, not against you. That energy is different. Hold on 1 second. Distance. It didn't matter where they was at across the world. Two hearts that truly align at the end of the day. Distance couldn't discourage you too. Because you only wrote hold on 1 second. You gave someone the key to your heart to truly value your time and day, and it wasn't an excuse. They wasn't trying to fumble you besides protect you. They protected that at the end of it because they put it in God's hands to pray for you and that healthy relationship when it comes to a future, someone truly being faithful to you. Because you allowed yourself to water your flowers. You was guarded in that day and when you least expected. God opened certain doors in your life for all the right reasons. Everything started working out in your favor when you least expected. Only thing that you was waiting for was a love department. Imagine saying I do to the right person, didn't have to pretend. It wasn't mind manipulation games, but someone truly knew how to go within. Someone was trying to fumble you, project your past on you. Someone knew how to fulfill those shoes when it came to a future. Someone truly being on the same rhythm as you. The way your heart beats at the end of the day. Someone pouring into you wasn't a mistake. The energy is different when someone sent you the evil lie that day. The devil tried to stop this relationship, but God actually showed you a flaw that they couldn't relate to at the end of the day. How God was protecting the union when it came to your future. You finally felt different within. It actually makes sense. It didn't feel like deja vu because someone truly allowed you to go within. It was a love that was impossible. It was a love that was truly fruitful. It was a love that was truly real. Someone truly keeping it real with you. Who would have knew the love of your life wasn't trying to dish you? Because someone sees you, hates you, respects you. I may not make sense to the average person, but fairy tales is real when someone truly knows how to walk into life to truly keep it real. It wasn't a script at the end of the day. Someone wasn't doing it for likes and views, clout, chasing the fame. Someone was cheering you on up close and personal behind closed doors, up close and personal behind closed doors. Even when you get lost in your words, they wasn't trying to discourage you. They never had to disrespect you, call you slow, stupid, and retarded. They actually saw you for who you truly was. They actually love you. They acknowledge that you are worthy. When it comes to growth and maturing, that ain't just different. This chapter is different when it comes to your boundaries. You start to look back at what you overcame at the end of the day to understand your reality. You came a long way to love you. You started pouring into you, realizing you're worthy. That key that God gave you that day to understand that hold on a second, never let yourself go another day. One day someone will walk into your life to truly treat you right. Who would have knew that this chapter actually started with you? If someone actually meet you halfway to bring you the proper balance. They say healthy relationships not in existence. How can someone not switch up on you, but someone was really paying attention? They wasn't misleading you. It wasn't lust, it was real love. Someone truly keeping it real with you, love. The energy is different. Someone allowed you to heal that open wound when it came in your past. Toxic love and living your vocabulary when it comes to true love and truly lasts. Because someone brought you peace Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments. Even when the world was sending you the evil lie, God didn't tell a lie when God was protecting his union, showing you better days ahead. Who would have known that you've been saying I do to the love of your life, to be faithful to you? Love is real, love is one of a kind with the right one that's truly for you. What's distance? When two people actually align with each other, what's distance? When someone could truly keep it real with you when it comes to common sense. Imagine falling in love with the love of your life every single day. The outside looking in at the end of the day, they don't understand how can this be your person? But that was your person. Someone that you prayed for. You probably didn't think it was going to happen. But God reassured you at the end of the day, God didn't make a mistake. Someone didn't have to manipulate God when they was actually understanding your vocabulary that day. Because someone said, hold on a second. I'm very so much thankful that God allowed me to see that true love is possible with the right one truly for me. Someone sees you, hears you, respects you, protecting your heart, giving someone access to your heart at the end of the day, not to fumble you, but someone knew how to pick you up when you was down. Someone knew how to maintain your smile to fix your crown. Someone was actually praying to go within and ask God, I need guidance when it comes to this healthy relationship. And it wasn't a lie, because God truly showed you the love of your life was truly being patient with you. Finally, not only just being patient with you, someone being genuine, didn't have to switch up on you, someone respecting you, not just like your free will, your eyes like your pockets. When it comes to your time and day, that vocabulary is different. The first time around, someone just walked into your life and to switch up on you. Just because moments became real. So important into your cup to truly keep it real. I may not make sense to the average person, but when the love of your life walks into your life, they ain't got to pretend to be something truly not. When they truly show you, hold on 1 second. I'm here to value your time and day, not to make you mentally ill. My content is not for everyone, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself with no one's intentions. True love is not complicated, and true love is not supposed to hurt. In the same way you start politicking with somebody in the beginning stages, they just got better when it came to the next chapter, when it comes to a future. Someone truly being patient with you, to truly love you. They wasn't wearing a mask to mislead you with pain. Who would have knew at the end of the day that perfect relationship was truly for you? It became your ideal person that you was willing to pour into every single day, regardless how the outside world looked at you. They didn't understand how that was your person. They wasn't trying to hurt nobody, let alone you. They knew how to respect you and treat you how you're supposed to be treated, to maintain that beautiful smile when you almost gave up on you. Who would have knew the love of your life pouring into you? I'm Niyah Genuine Love Respect, and my content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I'm still healing from a hate crime that was done 7/31/2025. Anybody that's dealing with any domestic violence, or any hate crime experience at the end of the day, You matter and you're worthy. Never allow someone to project fear in you, or never allow someone to threaten your life that your voice does not matter, and they're able to, capable because of their tax bracket or people they got behind them, to dim your light. Keep showing up for yourself. You matter and you're worthy. You are loved and respected by all the right people that's truly for you. And I say that respectfully. And especially the ones that's not sending you the evil lie, playing with spoken and toxic way. Hold on 1 second. The devil's a lie. Always be yourself. I would never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Regardless who's in the background trying to blackmail me against me. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone. And I say that respectfully. You know, gang stalking is real towards your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views of cloud chasing or fame. God was never for sell likes and views of fame, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself. We may not pray the same, but I didn't have hate in my vein, and I say that respectfully. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend. You matter, you're worthy. Never give up on yourself because someone gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Today is currently August 25th, 2005. You know, when someone sees potential within you, they want you to get discouraged, to fumble you. They were sending you the evil right, the left. Only to us to hold on 1 second. God been humbled you. God humbled you a couple of chapters before they even came into your life. You just knew how to respect your name, but they didn't know how to self-reflect, to go within, understand their own intuitions. So they decided to hack your device to blackmail you. You never was on the same page with your neighbor at the end of the day when they was trying to project the mindset of blackmailing you. Because type of stuff actually happens when it comes to gang stalking. They would swear up and down that you was on the same contract with them when that was never the case. Always be yourself and no one's intentions. Loving yourself. You know, gang stalking is real. And I say that respectfully. No mother or father should have to deal with someone sending a child the evil lie or sending a child spell work because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. And it doesn't matter about someone's tax bracket at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully. When someone truly understands their intuition, how they want to become their best self-vision of themselves, how it takes a group of people over 20, 30, 40, 50 people at the end of the day to hack someone's devices, gang stalk them, or project spell work towards an innocent person. A contract that the innocent person never signed up for. How this type of stuff actually happens. Or because someone was wanting to choose themselves, understanding their growth, their boundaries. Everybody doesn't heal with trauma and pain the same. But someone didn't have to manipulate God when they was truly keeping it real, being authentic. Something that you can relate to and able to stay in your lane. How this type of stuff actually happens. You know, my content is not for everyone. And I may not make sense to the average person, but that's okay. Because I'm not for you, and that's cool. But to the genuine ones with no misintentions that's not sending the evil lie, I truly hope all is well in your end. And I truly hope that you continue to find peace with them regardless of who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. You know, they watch you, observe you. Can't wait to see that you're down at the end of the day. They throw spoken and toss where they cause chaos and confusion in your life that feel like, hold on 1 second, you're not worthy another day. But when your heavenly motherfucker, God got the hand on that wheel, the energy is different, the most healthiest way. Always be yourself. You know, when God never removes his hands or her hands off of you, and you was never doing it for likes and views of cloud chasing or fame, because healing trauma and pain is not a race overnight process, and you know how to respect your neighbor, no one's intentions, never give up on yourself and never stop having a heart. Because someone didn't know how to respect you. You saw potential within somebody. You respected somebody just because. And because of their tags bracket or because the way they established at the end of the day they wanted to disrespect you. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone regardless in the background trying to blackmail me, gang stalk me, hack my device, or whatever the case may be. One thing I don't got to do is run from myself, and I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. It just took that one moment out of an opportunity, pouring into yourself when you least expect it. It was like that injection when the doctor was trying to cure you. But God said, no, I got you back to cure you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. They would never understand how you're going to be restored in the most healthiest way to understand my plan. You know, when the outside world try to kick you down, they can't wait to cause chaos and confusion. They like to see you frown. But when God balances you out to maintain your smile, you praying to go within. Hold on 1 second. You still know how to respect your name, not to pretend. They would never understand growth is different. Then Matthew came from poverty and pain. Respect was a two-way street, but they didn't know how to go within. They rather throw stoic in a toxic way. You was being authentic that bothered their mental health. They try to project the case on you at the end of the day, but choose then fumble you, because when they try to humble you, that ain't just different. Hold on one second, because you understood God's intuition. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you matter, you're worthy. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstand day, and I say that respectfully. No mother and father or loved one should lose a child because someone is jealous or envious of somebody. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, or because someone is truly a hater at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully. I'm Niyah Genuine Love Respect, and I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. When it comes to my creativity, I get it from my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father, God. And I don't want to double good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't hack people devices, I don't gang store people, I don't project spell work towards people, I don't energy harvest people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I don't need to steal your destiny at the end of the day. I got my own blueprint when it comes to my anointings at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully, being authentic. That was the ribbon that God endowed with me. Allowed me to show up. I didn't sneak revenge. When the enemy tried to test me, when the devil tried to stop me, I knew how to go within. I may bother your mental health at the end of the day, but I ain't gonna stop being nice and respect. Hold on one second. Loving myself to understand my intuition. We may not pray the same, but respect a two-way street. Never give up on yourself when someone doesn't see you eye appealing. Because the right people that's truly for you sees you, hears you, respects you. You may not be beautiful to this person. You may not be fine to this person. You may not be like this to this person. But you matter and you are worthy, and I say that respectfully. We don't pray the same. I ain't got hate in my vein. When God sends right people into your life, y'all on the same page. Respect with no misintentions. Stop the violence. I'm not using respect. And when it comes to my content, I work alone, regardless of the background, trying to blackmail me, against me, and trying to pay me out to be something I am truly not. It's because they're able to control the narrative. And people work together, go up against innocent people at the end of the day, when they feel like you're truly alone. But never give up on yourself, especially when you're popular alone. I walk these streets alone, and I don't live in fear, and I would never hurt myself. Regardless of what next door neighbors telling my next move in any tax bracket, and I say that respectfully. Today is currently 10:31 p.m. I'm not using no respect, and I'm far from a hater. I know how to give respect when it's due. I know how to give flowers when it's due. It's called respect, neighbor. Somebody not for you, no need to send an evil eye. No, the gentlemen, y'all really need to stop with that weird shit. For why you even watching me today? Hello? Disturb your own peace. I never signed up for nobody's one-sided contract, and I say that respectfully. Regardless of the background, trying to get their story together, trying to blackmail me against me. I never gave nobody permission to use my personal information as their personal use to make money off of me, and I say that respectfully. Regardless if you got me shadow banned or not, I'm going to always continue to be nice and respect. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend, humanity worthy. Peace and respect, your neighbor, something about humanity worthy on them, yeah, like, gotta go neighbor, on them, yeah, like. Always be yourself with no misintentions. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you matter, and you're worthy. I'm still healing from a hate crime from 7/31, 2025. I would never get bullied myself regardless who's not cheering for me at the end of the day. I am my biggest cheerleader, and I'm very so much thankful that God gave me that balance. Regardless who's in the background trying to project a hate crime towards me, rob me mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially, I put everything in God's hands. I don't go take for tech when it comes to spell work and folks are sending me an evil eye, let alone send me spell work in a toxic way. I truly hope that you find peace in your own lane. We're not the same. I'm far from a hater. Have a nice day. Always be yourself. No attention. Today is currently August 25th, 2025. Peace and respect, your neighbors, the ones. You might hear right on them. You like, gotta go there, but